All right, good morning. It is, well, August 14th, which is a Thursday this year. We are jumping into the BF6 beta again. We have our first cup of coffee. Man, that was a hot one there. We're going to see how this goes. We'll play a couple games of this and then probably jump into something else. Looks like we got a game message. Unlock more with the Phantom Edition. Good Lord. Sounds like they turned the effects back up on the audio. We got to get that turned down. I'm not sure where it is. Can't figure it out. That's all right. All right, looks like we're playing a Liberation Peak Ridge 13. Sounds pretty loud. We're gonna go way back over here somewhere. Last squad member alive. We just started. How are we the last alive? Aaron, good morning. No boot camp today. Ox OYG. We might get back to some boot camp. We're trying to this beta because it's a limited time thing. After today, it kind of goes away, or after this weekend. Good Lord. Got destroyed, didn't even know what hit me. Looks like a tank killed us. I don't think anybody's going to request. Nobody's going to save us. King Bean, good morning. Yeah, so we're going to try this for a little bit, and then we'll figure out what else we want to do. We're not much into... You don't want to be right behind a tank right now. We're not much into multiplayer. I just wanted to see if anything was different from the last beta weekend. Definitely run faster with your knife out. Can't see nothing. Definitely makes it... Oh, that's my guy. I'm shooting my own guy. Steel guy, good morning. Again, not really seeing much to shoot at. Yeah, this is pretty hazardous. I have no idea what's going on here. Well, I got lit up. We actually saw someone. Guess we'll follow this tank. Seems like a safer way to get somewhere. I don't think we're adding much to this. So, Cliffy, good morning. There's a guy in that nest up on the hill. I still think the graphics are really good. I think the textures are really good. Yeah, I just don't see me helping a lot here. The one time we ran out in the open, we got killed. That wasn't a good thing. So there's people behind us. That's probably not a good thing. Looks like we're gonna get this, so here we go. Travis, haven't seen you in a while. Are you enjoying this mode? I am not really enjoying the game mode. I'm just checking out the game itself. I like the textures, I like the movement, I like the weapons. I'm just not a big fan of multiplayer. It feels like, I guess the problem with multiplayer, or at least this mode, is you don't really, wow, that hurt quite a bit. You don't feel like you're contributing as much as like a battle royale. Battle royale is just you against the world. This mode, it's kind of like you're just part of a bigger battle, and yeah, you probably help out some, but and probably me running around with a sniper isn't a great idea. Ah, it's finally quieter. Now there are going to be people coming in behind us because their headquarters is right behind, I guess. I really don't know. I don't think that's a zone. Even though it's marked in red. So they've actually spawned behind us. There aren't any Ninja Turtles running around. Yeah, it's very realistic looking. So they dropped all the way behind and took A because nobody here is defending it. Not very realistic. Good Lord. That jet coming in was pretty scary looking. Wow, we got a headshotted. I saw the sniper glint. I thought, well, we'll just aim at him. What could go wrong with that? How do you get in the truck? We haven't driven any vehicles yet. Not seeing anything. Hey, we killed somebody. Call me Pug, another beta. I thought it was last weekend. No, they opened it up for 4 more days. So they took E back. Probably should sit in a zone with some people, not let them take it back like that. All right, we won. Cliffy Floors, it's a chaotic multiplayer. Maybe they hit a home run with their BR. Yeah, I hope so. Stay with the squad. No, we want to go back to the main screen. Quit to menu. Let's play something else. Let's get a different, something other than sniper and play a little more close quarters and see what that looks like. So loadouts, assault. I don't know that I have anything else really unlocked. Now, I think you have to have like level 10 to get this. Everybody says that this AK is the best gun, but you need 10 on your rank, and we don't have that. All right. So we're going to try this. We're going to go to a different game mode. Sure. Rush. I don't know what Rush is, but we're going to do it. Oh my goodness. Stefan Smith, good morning. What do you think about Battlefield 6? I kind of like it. I mean, I'm not a big fan of these game modes, but when they come out with the BR based on what I'm seeing, it should be pretty good. Like we just played that big ground war. Ooh. So it looks like an A and B in the middle. This is more of an SMG type map, it looks like. We have Pope Juice with an open mic. Oh my god. How do you mute these people? There we go. All right, we got him muted. There's a guy up on this hill. I don't think he's dead. I can't see anything. Call Me Pug says I'll buy it and play just to spite Warzone. You know, that's kind of the reason we're playing. That's the reason we're playing this right now, is just to spite Warzone. You know, actually, where do I start at? HQ? I guess so. So did the spawns flip? I feel like the spawns flipped. That was the first bit of lag I've seen. That's my guy we're shooting in the back. Sure, he's not happy about that. They're able to see people better than I can. I look for the ammo and I die. Chief Engine Man, good morning. Only thing that's gonna kill COD is COD. Game is overhyped now by paid streamers. Yeah, I feel like it is overhyped. And I do know that what's behind? Oh, nobody's gonna save me. Only one, that AK with RPG is good. Can hip fire. Yeah, that's what I heard, is the hip fire on the AK is pretty good. I do feel like the maps are a little oversaturated. Now maybe I could adjust some of my settings to make it look cleaner. But maybe it's supposed to be bright. Wow, that really hurt.
You know, fucking medic!
I don't think they're gonna help me. Call me Pug. I don't play BR, or I don't play multiplayer, so I'll wait. Yeah, I agree. Wow, nobody on our squad is helping when you go down, so guess that's that. Not liking whatever that was. No, behind us. You know, the worst thing about most multiplayer games is the spawn swaps, and it just doesn't work well. You know, like, how did people get behind us there? I have no idea. And the few little videos I've seen on this game mode, it looks like that's the huge problem, is people being able to just get behind wherever your spawns are. Pick up health. I still don't even know what I'm doing here. Awfully bright. I'm just blindly shooting into an alley. Little too hectic. All right, so it did pick up some ammo. That's good. Upstairs is probably better. Krellush, good morning. We did hit somebody. That's cool. Good Lord. We just burst into flames. I see increased ammo, vital. Yeah. Like right now we only have 31 in our gun and 44 extra rounds. I don't even see the person. He was laying down by that ammo box. All right, let's get back in there. I could not play this for 2 hours though. Just the whole multiplayer aspect of it. Dojo, good morning. It's not a very good spot. Oh, we got 2 people. I don't know where that guy went. Low ammo, that's a problem.
I owe you one. I'm over here.
All right, so you get 93 rounds. Good Lord.
Come on.
No! Where was the guy I revived? I think he ran away. Dojo, good morning. Who else? C-Tuck, good morning. I think I said good morning to everybody. Got a guy over here. All right. I don't know if we're winning or losing. So we unlocked something. I don't even see the guy that's killing us. Dojo, how was the RV pickup? The RV pickup went well. Thanks for asking. We left around 10 o'clock. Got down there just before 1. We spent about 15 minutes signing some paperwork and giving them some money. And then we spent about 30 minutes doing a walk around, just trying all the important stuff. You know, make sure the air conditioner works, the heater, the hot water heater, on and in and out. You know, all the things that are important like that. You know, I do like that you don't see a single Ninja Turtle anywhere. I don't have any cheerleaders running around. No. I don't have my key map. My key binds are all screwed up still. Wow, we actually got revived.
Let's go. Got them. Got one.
Ammo's important. So I'm guessing 93 is the most you can carry. Hey, we have 2 in a row. That's good. Stanley, good morning. Hope you're doing well. All right, so we played that game mode. How do you get out of here? Quit. Let's see if we have the AK unlocked. I don't know that we do. I don't even know what level we're at. Oh, we're level 7, I'm guessing. Yeah, I guess we're level 7, so not a lot of changes we can do. Close quarter. So we did rush. Let's change to an SMG type person, which is what? Assault? Support? Support with an SMG. That'll do it. And we have a supply bag if we know how to put that down. I don't know. Attack and defend. No, that's not what we want. Close quarters. Let's give this a try real quick. Bowtie, any Beavis or Buttheads in this game? LOL. Haven't seen one yet. Krelush, back in school days, South Florida. Good luck to y'all. All right, well, have fun in school. Hope everything goes well. School can be a trying time. I'm pretty sure I skipped more school than anything else. Just really wasn't a fan of it. Look at all these challenges you can do. Scarab House, Siege of Cairo. I guess that's an okay thing. But yeah, today on the little camper, depending on how the rain is, we actually rushed through picking it up yesterday because it started raining pretty bad. It tows well. We saw speeds up to 65, and the Grand Cherokee seems to not be stressed with it too much. Fuel mileage did go down a little bit. I think we were averaging like 12 miles a gallon, maybe a little less through the mountain passes. But yeah.
Front and center. Cover point.
All right, King of the Hill. We don't know what that means, but we're going to go.
Move forward. Go.
I guess we run forward until people in front of us start dropping dead. Seems pretty scary. Close the door, open the door. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm doing. Guess we're just trying not to get shot. Wow. Okay. The Trailblazer M1.
I need a fucking medic!
M1A1. Nobody's gonna find me over here. So, do I do that too? Do I just keep press X? Supply bag.
Man down.
This SMG is not the best. Cover you? Who's gonna cover me? Of course there's a guy sitting there. Not good. Alright, this may be our last game of this. I mean, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. I like parts of it, but I'm not a multiplayer fan. Shoot him!
I'm fucking hit!
I don't know if we're gonna get saved or not here. We have somebody. I almost feel like the time to kill has changed a little bit. Yeah, okay. That's dumb. Zuda Trailblazer. Maybe we should go back to the other... an AR instead of the SMG. Most of the gunfights seem to be in that AR range. Can I take that gun? I have no idea what we're doing. We're just kind of randomly running around. Good Lord. We have a sniper over here. Oh, long shot. We have 22 rounds of ammo left. I guess we picked up someone else's perk, so we don't have any goodies. Yeah, okay. Well, we obviously can't compete with base level guns. Don't want to run down that street. Okay, well, yeah.
Medic!
We don't know. All right, so do we keep playing this, or do we go back to Warzone? It would probably be interesting to get to level 10 so we can get a better weapon. Guessing they cleaned him up. I have no idea. Walk by Faith, good morning. Hope you're doing well. No, we ran right between two people. All right, well, we're 3 for 3 on wins. With any luck, we'll get to the level 10 here in a minute. What are we at now? If we're not level 8, we're not going to keep going because we're never going to get there. We're still level 7 as far as I can tell. Yeah, I don't really know. All right, what haven't we played? Attack and defend. Compete for territory. No, let's go back to assault. We'll say that's what we're going to do. We don't know what that means, but it's something. All right, attack and defend. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Walk by Faith. How was it going to pick up the camper yesterday? It was pretty good. We got out of here before 10 o'clock in the morning. Got down there at about, I don't know, 12:45 or something. And loaded up to come home just as the rain started running pretty big. What's up? Raiders, raid from Vertex 1. Flex, what's going on? Big raid coming in. Awesome. First time raiders. PXG, X Plays, Flex. Who else are we missing here? J-Bob. What's up, guys? Yeah, so we're trying out the Battlefield 6 beta again. We tried to play it last weekend. We're really not into multiplayer. I'm more of a battle royale kind of person. I feel like we're a mile away from anything going on here. Definitely am liking the textures and the graphics in this game. Wow. That was not good. By the time we saw the guy, it was too late. Recovery Rocks, have a great day. Thanks for coming by, as usual. Guess we should follow the guy that looks like he knows what he's doing. Getting shot from somewhere. Oh, we got a kill. It's definitely more of a camp it out kind of game. There's a guy back here behind us somewhere. There you are. We have at least two in front. Let's retreat because we whiffed every bullet we shot at him. Wow. Crazy. But Vertree1, thanks for the raid this morning. It's pretty awesome. So how was your stream? Were you playing Warzone or were you playing this? Turn to combat area. Uh-oh, we need some ammo. We'll try to save you. Can't imagine this is going to go well. Wow, that was horrible. Take note. Seagrave, what is up? Welcome in. I don't think anybody's going to save me. Save me! Nobody's saving me. Look at Stanley thanking all the Raiders for coming in. That's awesome. All right, well, we are a struggle muggle. Boy is on fire. Definitely a lot of stuff going on. You can't really see. Can't quite see what you need to do most of the time. It's just pretty much chaos constantly. I'm guessing the BR mode will be less chaotic. I think I'm stuck on a urinal here. Surely the guy on this side of the road took care of that guy. Oh, well, the guy is right here in my foxhole with me. That wasn't good. Guess we're going to bail out of that. I think this will probably be our last game here, and then we're going to jump over and probably go back to Warzone just to contrast what the graphics and everything are like. I mean, the movement here, you can jump, you can slide, you can go prone. AD strafing and jumping works pretty good. There's lots of debris moving around in the road or in the air. It makes it hard. Don't know what he's shooting at, but we'll just shoot the same direction. Wow. So there's a guy way back in that building, 63 meters away, and we just weren't able to hit him.
Let's go.
I'm guessing they got him. Again, I can't see crap. It almost feels like you're just constantly getting third party. I'm judging. Did you play Reloaded? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know what Reloaded is. Is it a game mode or is it an actual game? Recently, I've been playing just Call of Duty, mostly the Battle Royale casual mode, because obviously everything else is pretty garbage. I have played Gray Zone Warfare. I still feel like there's somebody behind us. Let's go see if we can find this guy. Oh, so you can play the out of bounds. That's kind of weird. Gears of War Reloaded. No, I played the original Gears of War back in the day, but never got into the Reloaded thing. Gears of War 4. Nope, didn't play it. All right, we're going to go back to Call of Duty just to compare and contrast this. We've seen about 3 games of this, so let's do something else. If I can figure out how to get out of here. I think it's in this screen all the way to the bottom and quit. And we'll get our BattleNet opened up here really quick. First time chat. Sloppy Joe, thanks for the first time chat. Casual modes is fun. Other modes ain't garbage, just a bit high skill. Yeah, I don't think it's a high skill thing. I think it's more of a I don't think of it as skill. I think it's more of knowing the glitches, knowing the broken mechanics, and being able to exploit it. So it's more of an exploit gap, not a skill gap. And I guess my play style, it just doesn't work very well. I'm judging. Have a good time. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting. All right, let's jump in here really quick. Jump into you were headed to Georgia yesterday morning. Surprised to see you. Pull my finger. It was just a quick one day down and back. We had to get down there and pick up a camper. We got it all hitched up, brought it back in the rain, so it was good. Looks like we don't get to, there must be an update going on. But the camper's safe and sound in our driveway today. We'll get out there and take a look at it today. Stanley, is it time to refill the coffee? It is, actually. All right. So we'll jump into a BR casual solo game first. We'll just compare and contrast the intensity of all the ADHD effects to Warzone. And I know right off the drop we're going to see crap like this. Look at that gun. Isn't that awesome? Good Lord, what are these people thinking? All right, casual solos, find a match. I think we're still going to keep running the GPR 91. I don't know what the new meta is. And I guess the HDR on the sniper side. I still like the FFAR. It's a little bit faster handling, faster bullet more bullet velocity and faster rate of fire, but the damage just isn't as good as the GPR. So I guess we'll do that. First time chat, Mr. Fred Rickson from Norway. Good morning. Welcome in. Sloppy Joe, yes, Walk by Faith is sweaty. Doesn't make it bad if you can't keep up, but it's all good. Yeah, Sloppy Joe, I used to be able to win, I don't know, a couple games a week of BR solos. And then something happened during Modern Warfare 3 that I just went from winning, a couple games a week on stream to winning 0 games. And my skill didn't go down. Now there was the new, I guess the aim assist was enhanced. I do play mouse and keyboard. So Modern Warfare 3 was not a mouse and keyboard game. They just kind of orphaned it and gave everybody mega aim assist. So you get the 80 strafing aim assist with controller. And that was just the end of it. So it wasn't skill. It was more of, controller aimbot took over. Then BO6 movement came out and it just makes it not fun. I just think they need to balance it back the way it used to be. But you have all the controller kids crying that, oh, mouse and keyboards are cheating. They're cheating. They're cheating. And I'm not cheating. It's just, mouse and keyboard is a better input for a first-person shooter. And that's the way that goes. And I understand they have to give controllers some type of aim assist or else they couldn't compete at all. But they took it way too far. It's like everything else, Everything goes to way over this way on a pendulum, and then it goes back the other way. So we'll see where it ends up. And Resurgence is another thing I can't really stand anymore. I used to play Resurgence. I had a full-time squad. We would drop into Rebirth Island, have a good time with it, and it just kind of turned into crap. I'm judging. You play BO3. I think BO4 was the first game I really played a lot of. I started with Wars. Well, I started with Doom back in the day. Then we went to Duke Nukem. Then we went to Quake. We tried Halo. Halo was not that much fun. Krell, sorry for cheating, DP. Yeah, anybody on a controller. Especially if you have one of those fancy scuff controllers, You see the guys with the DMRs and stuff just spam firing the fire button. And they just put a little bit of an AD strafe in it. They don't miss a shot. All right, first of all, you can tell the textures are not as blown out, or not as good actually in Warzone. They don't put nearly as much stuff on the map. You know, there's a little stack of pallets down here, but you don't have paper debris. You don't have all that crap blowing around everywhere. Which isn't very realistic, but it does make for a good shooter game. All right, BR solos. Idea is to get on the ground quick, try to get a contract, have a buy station somewhere close, and hope for the best. I think we're going to try a satchel right off the drop, see if we can get a scavenger and earn a satchel. And we'll probably have about 3 people with us here, I would think. I think that was a GPR on the roof we should have snagged. We're going to slow down here in a second. Check our guns. We have an Ames and an Ames. Big old ginger box. We got our satchel. So the rest of this contract is just for money, because now we have what we came for. Good Lord, I didn't expect him there. Guess we can't hit his armor box. Where do we think the other guy was that was over here? But I really hope that Battlefield 6 has a great BR mode. I love the graphics. I love everything about it. I do think it's going to become a camper problem, because obviously it's going to be very hard to see people. And it may be like any of the other game modes where you can... Hold on. We're going to go back to this buy station, even though it's not the right direction for the circle.
Got a buy station here.
Get our self-revive, get our first loadout. Hope for the best. And the worst thing is this is probably going to go to Stadium. All right. We are pretty far out of circle, so we need to probably get over here and grab this car and make some circlage. Maybe we'll head over this way. Sure. But yeah, casual BR is a lot more fun than regular. I mean, even though, yeah, I can play. I'll get 7 or 8 kills. My KD's okay, but you don't get a lot of wins, because you're always going to run into some demon in the last circle. Where this game mode, you can actually kill some bots, have fun, win a few games, feel good about yourself, and that's kind of what video games are about. You know, I'm not a competitive video gamer. I'm more of a, well, I'm a casual, so this is the game mode I belong in. You know, it's just like I don't play ranked because, well, I don't enjoy it. It's pretty much just a sweat fest. You spend your whole morning just sitting there stressed out about kills and rotations and all the stuff. And at the end of the day, none of that stuff really matters. We're just here to have fun, drink our coffee, talk to chat, blame people for cheating, you know, all that important things. Now, I do apologize. Both streams do say they're Battlefield 6 beta, but we just switched back over to Warzone, mainly just to contrast what's going on. Pull my finger. Ever thought about running one loadout with 5 attachment guns? I think that's viable if you're running controller. I don't think that's a good idea for mouse and keyboard. You need every bit of recoil control you can get. It's like I built a 5 attachment HDR and an 8 attachment, and it's a world of difference on landing shots. You could probably get away with a 5 attachment SMG. But yeah, long range AR or a sniper, you need all 8, or you're gonna die to somebody that you can't hit. Even this GPR with 8, GPR is pretty stable, but without 8, I think it suffers. Wow, how that parachute flight worked there. I wish they wouldn't have added this Fortnite slide, where if you're going downhill, you just slide forever. Little ginger box.
Good work.
All right. What more can you ask for than drinking coffee and having fun? Stanley, that's about it. Most other things are overrated. I was talking to my cousin yesterday. I said, hey, we're going to go pick up this little 19-foot camper. And Mrs. P and I are going to get back into just easy camping.
Well done, soldier. Check your map for the next camp.
And he was saying, why would you go to that? We used to have a big Class A motorhome. And he says, you can afford a motorhome? And I said, yeah, it's just more hassle than it's worth. All right, well, another ginger box. Get a vest. Well, we already have a vest. What am I talking about? We can get a loadout. That's probably what we should do. Grab this mini bike. We could wait for free loadout in 30 seconds, or we could just buy one. Mainly that roof up there is my biggest threat. All right. So someone's doing the contract. So that means we're going stadium. There's somebody down by the train track somewhere. Can't quite see that far. All right, I think we're just going to run the high ground towards TV station and then in from there. Frustrating. Yeah, we definitely should have been able to see this guy. If he doesn't run soon, he's not going to make it. don't see him over there. But yeah, Mrs. P and I, we're going to spend some time today going through the camper, making a list of little modifications and a list of things we need to buy for it. And it needs everything. It's a 2024, and it isn't really used that much. I think somebody bought it and didn't like the size of it. Went back to get something bigger. All right, we have a sniper sitting up here on the hill. Don't know how far away he is. And crouching up on him usually doesn't do very well. We need him to shoot at somebody again so we can hear. The orbital thing to destroy the stadium is where they should have stopped to think, what the fuck is that? Yeah, you would think they would. I would think on a BR you would say, hey, we can't have an event that forces the circle to the same spot every time. I mean, that's just a dumb thing. I know opening up the stadium roof was part of the original Warzone, and they said, oh, we have to have something different than just take the roof off. But they could have just done some type of a mission right around stadium that, yeah, you can drop in there, do this thing, it takes the roof off, everybody can play stadium if they want. But don't force the gas circle to stadium. The worst thing is when you get a circle that pulls like over to military base and then somebody does the stadium thing late, and then all of a sudden all the work you've worked on, all your recons, everything is just worthless. Weapon case extracted. So somebody's doing something. We don't know what that is. I was hoping to get some sniping in. But with the stadium Easter egg, I think everybody goes to stadium. I was really thinking that contract thing would end yesterday, because I think last Wednesday's when the thing started. I thought, well, they'll give it 1 week and that'll be the end of that. But you see how much more peaceful this is? I mean, in Battlefield, it was constant multiplayer mayhem. Every corner you go around, there was something to do. This, you can actually just take your time, try to look for targets of opportunity, stay ahead of the gas circle. So even though I give Call of Duty a hard time with their Warzone cosmetics and stuff, I do like the gameplay. Pull my fingers. The stadium a short-term thing, or is it temporary? Yeah, I think it's going to be temporary. I don't know how long it's going to take, but what I saw in the patch notes was they were going to have this event or this Easter egg thing, these special contracts, and then they were going to just have the stadium open all the time. I just hope it doesn't become like a 2 or 3 month thing. They must be hearing the feedback from people that they don't like this. Man, that is a loud sniper rifle. The guy up here on the roof just jumped off. Where's that hand cannon coming from? Not seeing nothing over there. There's somebody with a UAV over the top of us. And we are not getting shots on. So they nerfed the HDR. I don't know. I don't know if they nerfed the bullet velocity, because that's what that seemed like. Was we weren't. Our aim point wasn't the same as it should have been. All right, so we want to get up this hill. Robbie Killer, what is going on? I think we're getting Resurgence Stadium map today. Oh, what a joy that will be. Yeah, I can't imagine anything worse than a Resurgence Stadium map where you have some people that are going to land right on the roof rim and just rain down bullets and snipes in the stadium. So you just have to make a hard decision. Are you going to be the guy inside the stadium getting shot at? Or are you going to sit on the roof watching your back from other people? Now, we're not going to rush this because it seems like everybody goes in there for a massacre. I feel like we got somebody shooting from back here somewhere. Not seeing a lot of activities going on. They nerfed the bullet velocity by around 200 meters per second. Yeah, that's what it feels like. So you got to aim a lot higher on those longer shots. We are not even seeing people. I wonder if my render distance isn't working right. Like maybe there's people out there, we just can't see them. There's a guy on the roof. I thought there was a guy on the roof. Look, there's a black dot on the roof right there. But if I zoom in, there is no black dot. It's interesting. It's not pinging as a person. All right. Did we just hear somebody behind us? Or was that a bird? It's probably a bird.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
All right, let's go ahead and get this high ground behind Stadium.
Supply crates are restocked. Advise you to load up now.
We don't have another buy station, I don't believe. There's not a lot of loot that we can carry, but that's helpful. Everyone is probably ghosted. We have somebody in tents. I guess we should get like this rooftop.
You're losing ground. Moving.
Thanks for the work. UAV overflight terminated.
All right, we know we had a guy in tents next to us. Usually there'll be some people back here that buy this buy station for a few minutes. Seagrave, where are the top 5 spots you plan to visit with the camper and Mrs. P? Yeah, that's a good question. I think we definitely want to get to Idaho. Mrs. P grew up there, and she wants me to see the mountains of Idaho. I don't know why. I mean, I'm sure they're just like mountains. But we're going to get there. Did we just see a guy in that window? I thought we did. We have grandkids in Texas, so we're going to make a trip to Texas. So I think like super early spring, we'll probably swing through the southern states, Texas, and then start heading kind of north. Man, it's like a rendering problem over there. It looks like somebody, but when you zoom in, it goes away. So we'll probably go, you know, Texas and then up on an angle through Colorado towards Idaho, I would think. Don't really care about going back to the desert, you know, Nevada and things. We've done that. We've done Arizona already. Don't have a lot of desire to get into California, but we might. You know, we're not really on a schedule. The only issue would be taking care of the barn. Once springtime comes on, there is, you know, grass to be mowed and stuff like that. But I guess I could pay somebody to watch it. All right, we're going to take the roof, or we're going to do the inside. That's always the question here. There's 12 people left. Last guy we saw on UAV was over here. I think we're going to fly a UAV just to get some information. There's one guy higher than us over here. We don't want to be too aggressive. Probably a bad idea for him to push the roof of the helicopter. All right, we just need to listen. Last day for stadium crap, I hope. Steel guy, man, I hope so. If you know something I don't, that's awesome. All right, I don't have a UAV. We're gonna go check to see if the guy in the helicopter had one. I don't, oh, he did have a UAV. We're gonna hold on to this for a second. We're gonna let this circle close just a little bit. What we're interested in is there anybody else on the roof with us? There's a guy below.
You've got gas moving in.
Nobody else is flying a UAV right now. We're not gonna jump over that thing right there. Usually a bad idea to mantle those things. All right, so unless somebody makes a gas play, they're not going to be able to come up the zip lines. We're going to go ahead and fly our UAV, see if anybody's on the roof with us. It's hard to tell.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Everyone's below, but it's hard to tell if it's really below or not. We could take the chopper up.
Priority tasking requested. UAV exiting AO.
We're just going to stay low profile here for a second.
Gas is inbound.
If anybody's on this roof, we're screwed.
closing in. Relocating
We can
safe
deal
zone.
with that.
You're in the top 3. Don't let up now.
I didn't see the guy run out. I don't know where he's at. Still guy, not 100%, but the word is out. All right, so what's the order to do this? Do I just let the self-revive first? I almost think...
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Man, I hope it doesn't come to a gas play.
Gas is moving.
We're going to see if we can get this guy with some prox mines. There you go. Yeah, I would prefer not to go down to a gas finish. Then it just becomes a roll of the dice. We can outlast them. Luckily, it pulled away from stadium, and we didn't have to find out. So I think that early drop was a good idea. Maybe we could have done something a little different. Now, we only had 7 kills, but that's okay. All right, we got a solo win there. Let's jump in with a random squad. We're going to pick up a little bit of drama this morning, maybe, and get some more coffee, and we'll hope for the best. All right, we're going to grab coffee. We're launching into Battle Royale Casual Quads. We'll be right back. Now, as far as getting wins today, it should be easier because a lot of people are playing the BF6 beta. First time chat, Wayne's 8843. That was great. Thanks for that, Wayne's. But yeah, a lot of the BR solo stuff just comes down to the proper rotation. You know, don't over loot, don't push gunfights that you know you can't win. You know, if you're playing Resurgence, you can take all the chances you want because most of the time you're just coming back to do it again. I guess our biggest hazard was there was the one guy up on the roof, and we didn't think he would. I thought we had the roof to ourselves, and he kind of came crouching over the top. Luckily, we saw him and got first shots on. Uncle Cookout, thanks for the good game. Stanley, thanks for the good game. Call me Pug, thanks for the good game. Walk by Faith, Chief, Engine Man, and Wayne. Now, I don't know if there's a way to change my stream info at this point. I don't think I can. I think once the stream is going, the info is set, so I don't know. But I hope this whole BF6 thing is a wake-up call for Activision that says, man, we need to get back to our roots. We need to make more of a military sim and not as much of a cartoon show. Glad they ran out of bullets.
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment.
All right.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
So yeah, today I'm gonna get out and get some video of the new camper. Let you guys see what that's all about. Looks like Circle is pulling off towards the military base. What's up, guys? We don't have a Beavis or Butthead, so that's good. We do have a lady with scabs all over her face. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. All right, we got.
I just don't know the tower too much.
I'm down with that. Got Gunfire, Earth King, and Darius. Darius.
Yes, sir. What are we going to?
Doesn't matter. Probably the close one.
I'll float. So.
Got one tag. Oh, never mind. He backed off.
He's at the house behind me.
Oh, you scared me.
How bad was that? We almost died a horrible death. I'll grab the next one. Man, this is a big gun.
One landing by the plane.
I think the best way up is maybe zip line, cover from the roof.
Oh, that fucking just.
Another one over here.
You want to get that? All right, I'll go get it.
Got
Hey.
2 plates for you, bud.
We actually have a squad that's talking to each other.
Get our loadout after
Wow.
this, maybe?
Yeah, we should work on that.
Damn.
It's in the basement. I can't get it from here.
I'm working on South Field underground.
I'm still en route.
I might get to it before you.
All right. Let me help Green out here real quick.
Somebody. Anybody.
Check your map. A marked a point containing enemy intel nearby. Capture it for information on the next gas spree.
Got $1 in a dream.
Your squad made it to the safe zone.
By that I mean I have 1 clip. Let's go.
I'm on it.
Little ginger box.
There's some rounds there.
All right. Wise man, good morning. Hope you're doing well. We need to work on a buy station.
Yep. There we have enough. Stop running.
Watch you coming around that end. There's a sniper across airport.
Going to use this buy station. Oh, I don't. Oh, there's a couple people. Ah, fucking trees in my way.
All right.
I'll just buy it.
How about you?
Buy you
Act yourself. All right. So far, so good. The other guys get selfs if you can.
I don't have any money.
Here's some.
Yeah.
Where are we running? Guess we gotta move in anyways. Maybe somewhere over here, I guess.
Another flag up ahead. We're here by the helicopter.
Surprised,
Oh yeah, we do that too.
surprised nobody's done the stadium thing yet.
I noticed a lot of people don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Everyone said, nah.
I'll be glad when that's
Kinda
over.
annoying. Me too.
Oh, fuckers. I'm fucking trying to slow snope him. Damn, I did it again. I fucking... Wrong goddamn gun.
I'm gonna put Proxmine on this
Sniper,
contract.
the sniper.
Take that heli over to it.
We probably just run it out. It's only 150 meters.
That says, yeah, it's just right here. You can pick that up though if you really want. Oh, care package. Let me see what that does.
We're here by the flag.
So if one of y'all wants that. Door barricade, what's that?
Oh, tell that guy, stop all the cussing, LOL. Oh, I'm not gonna tell him nothing. He's kind of chilled out now. He started out a little rough. Green's over here spray painting himself.
Check your map for the next gas spread location.
You getting high, bro?
Loadout drop headed your way.
Oh.
I'm gonna hit that loadout.
Poor fella.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
I think he just wanted his loadout.
Not anymore. Oh. Broke him.
Enemy intel located. Capture and secure the intel point.
Played up, Green.
The next gas
The other one disappear.
Good work. Hold down the point until
All right. Good morning. How was the trip to Atlanta? The trip to Atlanta was good. We got out of here by 10-ish in the morning. It was about 3 hours down and maybe 3.5 hours coming home with camper.
head to the safe zone.
Seemed to tow fairly well.
Gas is inbound. Intel point
All right, so unless somebody gets to the
So
contract,
now we, can
we know
take
where
the
it's...
helicopter. now we can fly all the way.
The team right behind us.
Oh, there's a foot in my way. I can't see. Oh, I see now. Yes. I didn't even grab this one.
Can't quite get it moving through the air with the helicopter. All right, well we'll keep not doing that. Wise man's just waking up.
I'll jump. I'll do
What?
it. I got us.
All right. Wise man's living the life of leisure while he's on vacation. Tree.
Oh, I did. I hit the button. Go, I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. X tried to reload and jump out.
Usually works better. Whoever jumps to grab it, just run to it. All right. Wise man, oh, I forgot. You went to get the camper. Check it out. Yeah, we're happy with it. A tow's fine. We got it
an ammo
home.
box. If anyone's got an ammo box.
I don't have one, but I want to go buy one and get a UAV maybe.
Yep. Oh, buy a gas mask while I'm fucking at it.
Squad mates being tracked as the most wanted target. Eliminate enemies and secure supply caches to get that target off their back.
Alright, precision.
Ready for lunch.
Alright, Green. You're being looked at, so I'm running away from you.
Somebody up on the hill. Right on yellow mark.
TACOM, we're flying on fumes. UAV are turning to tanks.
I work this mountain. Then eventually work away.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
There was somebody on the yellow mark a minute ago.
They're still up there. Unless they were airdropping in, I got back.
Walk by Faith, will you do a video on the camper? I will. I did shoot a little bit of footage on our way back. Did you get him, Green? Ah, you got him.
Yeah, I'm posting this house right here.
All right. But we're going to have some modifications to do to the camper. Some of the storage just isn't laid out the way we would like it.
Your squad's in the safe zone. Gas is closing in.
But it shouldn't be a big deal. I have plenty of woodworking tools and I think enough skill to do it. I also might want to change out some of the batteries. It has lead acid batteries and I might just go ahead and put some lithiums in it. Chopper inbound.
The satellite moved out.
Uh-oh.
Missile window.
All right, orbital strike expire. That's good.
Ooh.
One, at least one jumped off. UAV up. Somebody just shot that guy.
Priority tasking requested.
Two just went in that building, yellow mark.
There's a whole team right here. I'm fucking sniping at.
All right, Green and I are watching this yellow team. They just bought back.
Is that the closest buy? I'll probably come over here and help.
I think so. Oh, they got a loadout.
Right
Can't-
here. Oh!
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
We gotta be careful of the guys behind us too. This motherfucker.
The guy still on the roof?
Oh, yep.
Reloading.
Go this way.
See me.
Just don't get hit by that guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we gotta watch. Let's go closer to the circle. Let's defend this inner circle. Someone's in there now? God damn it.
That's all right. Let him have it.
Oh! Oh! Good shit. God damn it. We were in there too.
Killed one. Oh, there's another one downstairs. Walk by Faye. That guy loves the GD word. Yeah, you know, I've learned in my life, you just can't control other people. And if you try, you're just a bad guy. You just got to let other people live their life and do what they do. And as long as they're not offending you directly, you just got to roll with it.
That fell apart quick.
Yeah, pushing that house was not a good idea. We should have let them have it.
He had that at first, but then you guys were fighting the people over in the quarries, so then we're like, alright, fine, we'll leave the house, and we ran over to help you. So we didn't know people went back to the house. Like,
Right. Well, I
We
think
had it first.
the Corey team was probably our biggest threat.
It's your lucky day, soldier.
Yeah, but the house was in the most inner circle that we had already reconned.
Yeah.
It's
I
all
don't know,
right.
sometimes I feel
We
like
got
the most
it.
inner circle is toxic. Shit. Are we doing that? The house has a view of us.
Oh God.
How's it look, Yellow?
That's fine.
I was gonna say, is it good to eat land?
It's good enough.
Alright, works for me.
Just watch that house.
Wow, to behind us.
Jeez, I got sniped right as soon as I fucking went and landed. They're right above us, right by that other shed right above us. Right here. Oh, and let me feel for that shed. Up above the hill.
Multiples.
It's a fucking shit show.
That wasn't good.
God damn it.
Watch the guy on the hill.
Ooh.
All right, so this squad plays a little too a little too, I don't know.
Yep.
Good playing, guys.
Oh, I'm
Good,
fucking down again.
GG's.
GG.
All right, we're gonna get away from them. No, they were just a little too afraid to get in combat, I think. I think when you play quads, you have to push a little bit and you have to push together. It was bad, bad, and bad. Uncle Cookout, absolutely. Wise Man, can you just exchange the lithium batteries with no other changes? Yeah, the charge controller is multi-select, so it'll take care of flooded lead acid, AGM batteries, or lithium. I think the solar controller is the same thing. The inverter won't care. I do have to check. I think the inverter and battery charger also is auto select, but I'll check it out before I bought the batteries. The only reason I say I'd go to lithium, I need a new battery for my dump trailer. And it would be easy to take the one battery that's in the camper and put it in the dump trailer, and then just replace the batteries in the camper. So if I'm going to buy new batteries, maybe go lithium. The only problem with lithium batteries on the camper is they are mounted outside. So in the wintertime, they will get cold, and lithiums don't like charging when they're cold. I don't know. I could move them inside the camper, but I don't think it would make that big of a difference. All right, we'll see what kind of a squad we get this time around. See what's going on here. Jaguar, or I don't even know what that is. J-Ragunfire. Dragon. I guess it was supposed to be Dragon. We're not going to join his game. But we'll have fun with camper. Before winter, we'll do a few quick camping trips local. We have some state parks and places to go hang out. First time chat, Unhinged Canuck. Good morning. What's going on? You must be one of those Western Canucks.
Heading to the war zone. Get geared up.
I heard that Canada is up in arms. All the Western territories don't like what's going on in Quebec, and they want to be their own thing. Which I get it. Texas has always wanted to be their own thing, and Florida kind of wants to be their own thing. California doesn't know what they want. But actually leaving a country is a lot harder than it seems. It always seems like the people in control just don't want to lose control. Yeah, we used to have lithium batteries in our sailboat, and if it gets down right about freezing, lithiums don't charge well, which I don't know, like Tesla cars and things, they must have battery pack heaters. We need to look at our squad, see what we're up against. Looks like we have a rose skin and... Yeah, I think that's all right. Stanley's been using the MX-9. I haven't even thought about the MX-9. How about some recons real quick? I don't think my squad was down with my choice. Wow, that was a hard hit.
Check your map. A bomb was enemy intel nearby. Capture it for information on the next gas spree. Squad mates start securing the intel. Increase the speed of the capture. Spearhead drops a priority mission. Details I need to know. Find a crate marked on the map. Enemy soldiers.
Wow. That was pretty bad. Robbie, they say after about 250 years, governments usually fall apart. And that's 26 in the US. Yeah, I mean, different governments last a different amount of times. Like, ancient Egypt lasted about 2,000 years. The British Empire's kind of been sticking together now for about, I don't know, 450 years with no major changes. Obviously, they've lost a lot of territories and things. The Roman Empire, I think, is what people go off of when they say the 250 years. But yeah, there's a range where, especially democracies, where you can only have so many people with stuff, and if you get more than half the people that don't have stuff and it's a democracy, well, they're gonna vote for free stuff, and free stuff will make it go downhill quick. I was talking about Venezuela guy the other day and said the U.S. for him used to be only 3 states, California, New York, and Florida. You know, that's taught a lot in other countries. The country is broken up into 3 big sections, or 4. You know, sometimes they'll put Texas in the middle there. You know, nobody can remember all the states. Is anybody going to really remember Nebraska and Kansas? I think it's just easier to teach. It's like when you think of a country like Switzerland. You know, do you know all the different districts or stuff? No, I think you only know the different states, like, or the cities. I think all we have is a pistol. You know, you'll remember Zurich, you might remember something else, but that's usually about it.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Squad mates in the gulag. Take the fire.
Don't know if he's going to chase me or not. Boy, he's got a full-on stereo going in his microphone. Oh, nice reversal.
Make one fire. They're redeploying now. You've got gas moving in. Enemy forces have our technology. Take the recover at all costs. This mission is now yours.
Everybody's shooting at me. We have a thermite. Watch the guys in the barn.
Bullshit.
I don't think he was happy about getting killed, but he did walk right out in the front right after I said watch the people in the barn. Oh, did I say that out loud? All right, what are we doing? We should go get a loadout or something. I'm gonna buy one over here.
Copy PlayStation.
I'm sitting here swinging for the fences. We can get a loadout. I can get a self-revive. I'm guessing he shot him. All right. Wise man, coffee DP, and wait, it's Thursday already. That's the way it goes. You know, these weeks have been flying by recently. And I think it's going to be like that all the way until, well, I guess winter time. Then winter's going to seem like it lasts forever. Or at least that's the way it went last year. All right, we need us a ginger box with a satchel or a thing in it.
We're getting closer. Grab another contract and wait for another thing.
Man, it's so loud over there. I'm really not down on grabbing this contract, but I guess we got to run with the squad. This looks like a bad idea. We're just like cruising across the map here. Robbie Killer, 2 more weeks until my wedding. Congratulations. That's pretty amazing. I saw the pictures of you and your fiance online. That's pretty cool.
Enemies are dropping into the area.
Die already.
Heavily armed enemy forces. One of our primary strike teams is MIA. Investigate and locate the missing team. Each of our teams had a deep.
Yeah, bullet velocity is not good anymore. It's still better than other ones, but it's not a... It doesn't feel like a hit scan weapon anymore.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Guy down on the top up here. Yellow mark. Anybody has a kill streak?
Damn it. Hostiles must have taken our tech. Intercept them with prejudice.
I'm actually glad somebody else keeps doing the things.
Gas inbound.
What do we do with the description tool?
One of the relay modules. Get started.
trying to read chat as I'm running through the thing here. Usually a bad idea. Need to get us a munitions box.
Guard this route. There's satellites up here into the stadium. All operatives be advised. Take control of a powerful enemy weapon and the target is the stadium. Stay out of the area marked on your map. Enemy intel located. Capture and secure the intel. Cover the next gap.
Can't see nothing. All right. Can we get pink? Seems like a bad idea. Are you on the second floor? I don't know where he's at.
I'm inside.
Oh no. I gave up my prime spot to come get him.
Enemy UAV is online.
Oh, this is a horrible spot to be. Yeah. Thank you for that.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Take it. Take it. Get it.
And there are people everywhere. I feel like it's way too early to be in here.
Heads up. An enemy squad marks you as a bounty target.
Here they come. Are they on the roof? Or are they outside? I don't know where they're at. I think they went roof. Alright, I'm gonna try the buy station. See if we can get
All squad mates are in the
pink
safe
back.
zone. You've got gas moving in.
Green's going for it.
Hey, why y'all keep running in a circle around us now?
Yeah, we shouldn't be in here.
Bullshit! Oh. Alright, turn around. This is our entry from downstairs. We got people.
Shoot him! Shoot him! Oh my goodness. That was so bad on my part. I heard the guys coming down the steps.
Oops. Oh.
Robbie Killer's given his cat.
Shoot him, I got it. Shoot
How about a buyback?
Thought we were gonna let y'all.
Squad mates being tracked to the most wanted target. Eliminate enemies. Secure supply caches to get that target off their back.
Come on, we all bought Pink back, but he's not buying us back. What's up with that?
Get ready to redeploy.
All right. We're going to play the outskirts and come back in again. That's just too hectic in there. There's no way we can... Loadout's clean. I can buy somebody back if they punch out. As long as they promise not to go back to the same spot again. I guess he revived himself. Guess I'm buying myself revive over here. We're going to need that for last circle anyway.
You kept your squad mate alive. Most wanted contract complete. Supply box is located. Move to secure. Enemy advanced is active.
All right.
One supply box down. 2 remain.
Probably a bad idea. So many times you jump off that zip line, you have like prox mines sitting there.
Your squad's in the safe zone. You're losing ground. Move it.
How you doing over there?
Supply box is down. 1 to go.
It's not really what we need. We're going to need a munitions box. We got somebody low.
Contract complete. All supply boxes secured.
Wow, no way. I don't know about that. Quick, revive me. Oh, here he comes. Just cover. Hopefully they could hear me.
No one's switching.
Esco Live 7. You play ranked? I don't play ranked. I just play casuals. That's what I do. All right, I have a team of 2 over here somewhere.
No. They go back. There.
All right.
You can
Come.
cross. You can cross.
Love to run some. We do on Saturday mornings. We do play viewer quads where we get everybody on chat, jump in, have some good time. All right, let's see if we can find one of those satchel things. A couple cars
on
inbound. Yep. I'm coming on top too.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
down.
Team of 2, middle lever. Obviously, that wasn't good. Come on, Green, you can do it. Come on, Green, you got this.
Gas is moving.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh no, Green didn't finish it. You know, I did notice one thing back when we used to camp a lot. I always used the hotspot on my phone to hook up my laptop and stuff for gaming and other things. I just tried that yesterday when we were in the camper, and Verizon has disabled Wi-Fi hotspot. It says, you know, subscription not supported or something like that. So I'm going to have to go to the Verizon store and complain about it and say, hey, I need this feature. I've always had it. This guy has a... I'm amazed he got away with that. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, I used to always be able to just hotspot with my phone to get my laptop online or whatever. I just don't know if it's a glitch or what it is. I can't imagine it's really a subscription thing. Bowtie, I hear an echo when you talk. Someone on your team watching your stream. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it would echo. And just like that, we got destroyed. So 12, 10, 7, and 14. Good plan, guys. All right, let's go back to a BR solo real quick. We have enough time for that. That way we can like drink our coffee, interact in chat, you know, talk about important things happening in the world. I don't know if anything important is happening today, but all right, we're launching Battle Royale solos. I'll be right back. So I don't know if Robbie's still around, but I wonder if there's anything he has left on his bucket list to do before he's married, because things really do change after you get married. Robbie Keller says, I love camping. Me and my fiance rent yurts. It's a blast. Yeah, you know, we used to rent cabins. There was a fishing camp down in Big Pine Key, and they had little cabins you can rent. And that was fun. That was fun camping. You show up, or you stop by Publix, you grab some groceries and a cooler, and pretty much you just get there. You have electricity, you have a flushing toilet on premises. Everything's good. Stanley says, shake it off. Next lobby will be better. You know, I think what happened on that game is those guys wanted to push Stadium too early, and it's just a kill zone. Anybody that is there that early just drains all your resources, all your money. Tigo, your daughter's getting married today. That's awesome. Congratulations. Now, we do have one cat that is going to need to travel with us, and that was one of the reasons we ended up going with the big Class A motor coach last time around, so we could take the cat. We had 2 cats at the time, and they didn't enjoy it. But we're down to 1 cat, and he seems a little more social, so he'll just travel with us in the truck, and he should be okay in the camper. If not, well, that's the way it goes. All right, we already have 1 BR solo win. Let's see if we can back it up with another one. All of our random squads were a little rough. And our BF6 gameplay today wasn't that exciting. It just felt exactly like multiplayer, but a little more cluttered. You know, a lot of paper blowing around, a lot more smoke, a lot more stuns. So you got I think, play it a little different than you play Call of Duty multiplayer. You got to slow it down a little bit and camp a little bit better. Yeah, Tigo, I hope the weather is good for the wedding. I remember when Mrs. P and I got married, we were on the beach in Daytona, and it rained, but it wasn't a long rain. It was just enough rain for good luck, I think. I think that's on a wives' tale. They used to tell the bride that, oh, it's good luck when it rains. That way she won't cry constantly. It's like, yeah. It's like, yeah, all your wedding plans are ruined, but it's good luck, so that's fine. Wow. That guy was wickedly good. Stanley, I never camp and caught. I'm always walking, running, looking. Yeah, Stanley, absolutely. Call of Duty, even in multiplayer, you just never even slow down. You just run full speed constantly. Seems to be the best strategy. But anytime you get to a last circle early, it's not good. All right, VR solo. Hopefully it doesn't go to stadium, but I'm sure it will. So we're gonna do the right thing and go super late. Boneyard. Seems like a plan. Walk by faith. Update your wife. I don't know if that's a good option. I don't think I've ever updated Mrs. P. I think she, if anything, she's updated me. Robbie, I just hope it's not 95 degrees. You should be okay. I mean, you're at the end of August. Should be fine. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. And worrying about it doesn't really help anything, so just go into it expecting the best, and you'll be pleasantly surprised how well everything works out.
UAV standing by.
Incoming priority mission from Spearhead. Locate a crate marked on your tac map.
Somebody landed close, but I don't know where they ended up flying off to.
Supply box secured.
The LC-10 took a nerf, and I don't know if it's any good. I think we'll go Kilo FFAR. At least until we get some better options.
One supply box remaining. Move to secure.
All right, need a little more cash flow. Actually, loadouts are $6 grand, so we should be fine. But if we're going to get to a buy station, we'd like to get our self-revive at the same time.
All supply boxes secure.
Actually, we just got ourselves, so that's good. And it did sound like somebody was trying to do this contract thing. So we know where you have to get the stadium.
Loadout drop headed your way.
I think we're gonna try to cut these bots off.
Hostile UAV in the area.
We know the guy's in there. Got a little lucky on that. Don't know where he went, so we're not going to go looking for danger.
Recon contract marked.
Just hit our prox mine. All right. Well, we'll just keep slowly moving in. We have $5 grand. We're going to need a munitions box and a gas mask. So let's get the gas mask first. If I could get a little more cash, we would get our munitions box while we're here, but I guess we're just going to run for it. Hope we don't get capped in the head crossing this open field. I'm half amazed nobody's standing here waiting for me. It'd be really awesome if it didn't go to Stadium this game.
Capture complete. Hell of a job. Uploading information on the next gas.
Got a buy station here. Recon contract marked.
Yeah, it's going to Stadium. Someone is still working on that thing.
You're being tracked by an enemy squad. Evade and survive. Enemy intel located. Capture and secure the intel point to discover the next gas spread.
Little dealership issue here. Uh-oh, we're double red. Or double yellow, whatever the color is. It's not a good color.
Intel point. No longer tracking you. You lost them.
Is that the guy? Robbie Keller, question. Someone in my fiance's family who no one really enjoys being around asked her if her children can wear shorts to the wedding. We said no dress pants. Would it be wrong to make them leave or for disregarding the dress code? Yeah, I think if you have a dress code and somebody consciously I mean, if somebody shows up, like you have Cousin Eddie shows up and you haven't seen him in 100 years and he's invited, he didn't ask, and he shows up in something inappropriate, I don't think it would be nice to kick him out. I think you could just kind of deal with it. But if you have somebody that consciously asks, you know, hey, is it okay, and you've told them emphatically no, and they still show up that way, absolutely, I think you're more than entitled to ask them to leave. You know, do you want the extra drama of asking someone to leave? That would be the bigger issue. No, because it's not a stress-free thing to walk up to somebody at a wedding or have the best man walk up to somebody and say, "Oh, you've got to leave." And as long as they're local, I guess it's not a big deal. But if somebody traveled a ways to visit, man, that's something you need to work out before. You know, if you feel like they're really going to show up in shorts, and you really don't want that at the wedding, then you need to somehow get it sorted out. Sort it out ahead of time.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Alright, so this guy just flew a UAV. I bet it's a helicopter guy. He went to the buy station, bought a UAV. Now he's going to take off and come looking for us. Pretty horrible driving here.
You're losing ground. Moving.
I think most people's biggest fear at a wedding is that people that they invite don't show up. You know, I don't know of hardly any weddings that extra people show up.
Check your map. I marked a point containing enemy intel nearby. Capture it for
I mean, sometimes like plus ones get out of control. We didn't pick up our other gun. We're gonna go back and see if we can find it. I picked up my sniper and I didn't pick up the GPR, and we kind of need that. There you are, my little buddy. Sitting here hard scoping on a bush. That's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it all comes down to how you want your wedding day to turn out. And if, you know, if no shorts are an issue for you, a bigger issue than the drama, then yeah, choose the lesser of the two.
Oh, bullshit.
No way. Oh my goodness. That was crazy.
welcome to the Gulag. Fight to
I thought for sure I had him. I thought it was a bot sitting there. I was patting myself on the back for shooting the guy in the tower. You know, I would think that any family member would understand how important a wedding day is for you and your fiance, and just to blatantly not follow the dress code would not be a nice thing. I would think when you hit this lamp, it should swing a little bit.
redeployment or die trying.
Now, if it's 95 degrees, I think everybody should probably wear shorts. Wow. Spent a lot of time trying to get the Molotov out. All right, what do we got? 6 grand and a dream. Sounds like somebody's air conditioner's on the fritz.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocation.
All right, we got to run. Robbie Killer, you're going to have a great wedding no matter what. You know, the wedding day is pretty exciting, but I don't know, after about 30 38, 39 years of being married. I really don't remember that much. I just remember all the other good times along the way. Uncle Cookout's right. Yeah, you're not asking people to wear suits, but just, you know, dress in the best you got. I think that's the important thing. You know, like right now, if I had to go to a wedding, I think I only have like 2 things to wear, either my work pants or a suit. I kind of did away with all my work clothes, all my slacks and things. All right, so we have 2 guys doing some racing here. Can't jump up there? Huh. Interesting.
Recon contract marked.
We're gonna try to get some more cash flow.
Enemy intel located. Capture and secure the intel point to discover the next gas spread.
So at this point, we are not locked into Stadium yet.
Overhead. Be advised, the LSAT
All right, we are not going to Stadium. Got to get some shots on them. We got to get them to come back this way.
Good work. Hold down the point until it's secure.
Thought for sure those guys would come back with their cars. They're either playing together or just chasing each other.
Enemy UAV is online.
All right, so if we don't go to Stadium, how do we want to play this? We have enough for a loadout. We need a self-revive. We need stuff. We should get that first. A satchel would have been nice, but I'm not sure we're going to get it. A sniper loadout would be nice, but I don't know that's going to be imperative as the circle closes down. Snipers become less important, but it is going to be up in the rock, so maybe we will get a loadout.
We've got a loadout drop inbound. Captain, closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Got a squad back here behind us. We got the 2 car guys. They're definitely on top.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV.
That's not the same guy that was just up there.
Gas is inbound.
Don't want to wait for that. Don't really want to be in the sunshine either. Well, we know there's two guys behind us.
Reloading.
I'm just glad it's not going to the stadium. I feel like we are really going to need some munitions. Don't know where all those people are that were back here. .210 and 22 should be okay. SI Gamer, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Oh, great. We're getting cluster striked. Run, little man. I don't really want to be middle circle.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Shouldn't be inside this bus. We can't move if we need to. I think the place to play it is right here. And we're going to protect the back a little bit.
You've made it to the top 10. Gas is closing in.
How'd that feel? What's that? Hand cannon? Yeah, you can have it. Don't see the other car guy down there. Pretty bad shooting there. Got the other guy coming in his car. This is bad. I don't see the guy. There's somebody over here. He's got to be behind this rock, maybe?
Moving here. Cross that.
Don't know where he's at.
Gas is moving.
I'm trying to get to this side because the gas is closer on this side. So usually the circle moves that direction. But it's not a guarantee. We just saw somebody on the mini-map. There he is. He's definitely back here. I thought we saw him back there. I guess not.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Didn't move the way we thought it was going to.
You've got gas moving in.
Reloading. Using stim.
No! Oh, the guy was down the hill. Didn't even see him. Uncle Cookout, my suit came from JCPenney's, was a Shaq's line of suits. Yeah, that's got to be like 40 years old. I think I have some pretty old stuff too. All right, well that's it. We ended up like 3rd place, 9 kills. We'll take that. Uh-oh. Oh, our mouse is stuck. All right. Well, with that, we're going to call it. I still have friends in town, so got to get to the touristy stuff. But we will be back tomorrow morning to do this all over again. So I want to thank everybody that was hanging out, watching today, and Melanie, Wiseman, who else is over there? Oldie Juan, C-Tuck, Stefan Smith, King Bing, and then on, well, Twitch. I can't really see who's on Twitch, but we're going to go ahead and send you guys over to see Pie Man. Pie Man is playing the BF6 beta, I believe. And yeah, you guys get outside, do something fun.